Hello and a very good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's market outlook. Edmund here. So, before we have a look at today's economic calendar, let us have a quick look at and see what happened on the markets for the last 24 hours. The main reason why I'm looking at this now is because as we are speaking at 12 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time, and for the last 2 hours, the US dollar has been weakening. Naturally, if we look at the euro dollar now, we should see the euro dollar rising, which it is. So the euro dollar is moving up about from 1.1329 to a high of 1.1370 at the moment, going up about 40 pips. Pretty aggressive move for the Asian trading session. And the UK pound is also moving up from 1.2607 to a high of 1.2636, okay, going up about 28 pips. So again, markets are pretty active for the last 24 hours and also for the Asian trading session as we are speaking. So US dollar is continuing its bearish trend from yesterday, and of course the UK pound is also continuing its bullish trends. Okay, so so looks like dollar is still very bearish. Major currencies trading against the US dollar, of course, are bullish, and we also see the gold prices being bullish. So let us have a quick look and see what is coming up for today's economic calendar. For today, Thursday, 9th of July 2020, we will be having a set of minor data coming out from Germany, which will be the trade balance numbers. And towards the afternoon session, the UK trading session, the Eurogroup meetings will be proceeding. And towards the US markets tonight, we will be having the unemployment claims data. And also at 10 p.m., we will be having the US final wholesale inventories numbers. At 10:30 p.m., we will be having the natural gas storage inventories. And that is what we are expecting for today. So let us have a quick look and see yesterday's data. So for yesterday, we were looking at the crude oil inventories numbers. So again, yesterday, which was a Wednesday, 10:30 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time, markets was expecting crude oil inventories to have a contraction or a reduction of supplies by 3.2 million barrels. However, the numbers came in at 5.7 million additional barrels of crude oil are in inventory. So this was the result. The theory would be, with a larger supply, theoretically oil prices should have come down. However, again, oil prices did not come down. Okay, so yesterday, as the announcement was made, it was about here. Okay, oil prices moved from $40.74 to a low of $40.41, moving down only about 33 cents. However, it bounced back up even to a larger extent than the amount it came down. Okay, so from $40.74 came down to $40.40, and then later on moving up to a high of $41.12. Okay, so oil prices are still largely in a range and still largely moving up. So let us have another quick check and see what other interesting events was announced yesterday. So as we saw just now, the US dollar was weak on a Wednesday, and even as we are speaking now on a Thursday morning, the US dollar is still weakening. Okay, so US dollar has been weak for a while. Shortly we'll have a look at the US dollar index on the technical charts analysis. So besides the US dollar weakening, we had the United Kingdom British Finance Minister, Mr. Rishi Sunak, announcing a 30 billion pound program to avoid an unemployment crisis in the UK. So basically, part of this 30 billion US dollars will be used to subsidize or pay employers to bring back their employees. So the British Finance Ministry is planning to pay up to £1,000 for every worker that comes back to work. Okay, so this £1,000 would be paid to the employers, and the employers will be recruiting back their workers. For the last few days, we had some developments regarding the coronavirus in terms of the methods or the way it transmits between human to human. So currently, there's emerging evidence that the coronavirus can be spread through airborne particles rather than just respiratory transmission, such as a sneeze or a cough. Okay, so this of course means that the chances of the virus spreading easily or faster is higher now, as it can transmit and can stay airborne for quite a number of days. Okay, so again, the situation in the US is still getting very severe, and we are still to see the numbers stabilizing. Other countries such as Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam are doing pretty well, and hopefully the rest of the nations and countries will be able to control their coronavirus infections. Okay, so let us move on to the technical charts analysis section.